Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just coming at you guys quickly. I've just finished working out again. I think this is the second video that I've done after working out. So yeah, I always feel really great after I've had a bit of a workout, so it's a good thing, I guess. So what was I touching base on? Me and Giselle were taking our forms and stuff into Centrelink this week, I think. Actually, I'm lost. No, we're not, because we've still got a few more things that we need to get. Both of us now are starting to get, excuse my dogs, having a bit of a... Bailey, come on, you two, cut it out. Okay, that's better. So, both me and Giselle are starting to get a little bit overwhelmed now with everything. So there's just so much that needs to be done, and it's kind of just finding your way, because you know, every situation, every case is different, I guess you can say, and just trying to figure out what needs to be done and what forms need to be submitted, and, you know, I guess the stress of worrying whether you have got the money or you're going to have the money before the surgery. So like I've made clear in most of my videos now, I think, is that so my health fund will cover some of the surgery, but the rest of the stuff that my health fund won't cover, I am paying out of my super, because it is very expensive and I just don't have the money for it at the moment. A lot of people think, oh well, if you don't have the money for it, then why would you be getting it? But you know, it's not a case of, oh okay, I don't have the money for it, so I'm not going to bother having the surgery because I don't have the money. It's more of a health thing, not health. It's more of a health thing now. So you know, it's something that I need to do. So and the thing that I've pushed home in many of my videos is that you know, if this was something that I could do by myself without the surgery, I would definitely do it. But I have tried every single little thing, and unfortunately for me, it's just not working. So you know, I have lost a bit of weight, so I'm down a bit more than 10 kilos now, so I don't know 100%. I'm thinking that I might try and hop on my scale tonight and see if it weighs me. My scale goes up to 150 kilos, so me being over that, it just aired out on me, so I couldn't weigh myself. So I'm not sure whether I am quite down to 150 kilos yet. I started my starting weight when I very first initially went to see my doctor was 172 kilos. So, but I am in the 150 range now. But I don't think I'm quite at 150 exactly yet. So I don't think my scale will work until I'm probably 149, like around down there. So that's okay. It's something to work towards. I would love to be down to 140 something before the surgery. And when I tell people this, they're like, well, you're losing weight already, so why would you have the surgery if you're already losing it? This is not something that I could keep going with the shakes and stuff. They're great, they're definitely working, but it's not something that I can keep up forever, for sure, absolutely not. So I've had issues, I've been having issues with the shakes, and I've had to cut right back, and I'm now back on just one shake a day. I actually stopped for a little bit there, and I did put weight back on just a little bit, but not much. I think I stopped for a week, or maybe a bit over a week, because I was getting very sick from them, like you know, like vomit sick. So I'm not sure if it was maybe just the type of, like, the flavor shake that I was using, but it just, yeah, it was making me sick. So I was having 3 shakes a day, and I was dropping the weight real quick, and then I sort of went to 2 shakes a day. So I was doing breakfast and lunch for a shake. So I was doing 2 shakes a day. So I was doing breakfast and lunch, which was okay. I wasn't too bad, but I was, I was feeling a little bit. You could tell. And I wasn't always feeling like, oh, great. So now at the moment I'm having 1 shake a day, and it's just the breakfast one that I'm having at the moment, and it's more a convenience thing, I feel like, for me, because prior to having the shakes I actually wasn't eating anything at all for breakfast. So it's a good thing now that I am having something in the mornings. So yeah, we'll see how I'm going weight loss wise, either depending on whether my scale works now or not. If it doesn't, my next doctor checkup I think is next week, so I will know when I go to the doctor's next. But apart from that, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and obviously I am exercising a lot more now too. So my exercise routine is about, it's kind of a bit all over the place. So Mondays I've been exercising Monday nights, Tuesday nights I don't, Wednesday, Thursday nights I do. It depends. Giselle, the girl who's doing it with me, she doesn't like exercising at all. So if I'm with her, sometimes I don't feel like doing it because she doesn't particularly want to do it. So sorry. So when Giselle's here, sometimes I will, and she's usually here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights. So last week I did I think it was Thursday night I did, and she just slept on the couch behind me while I was working out. Friday she didn't want to, and it kind of just put me off as well. So I've got to try and be a bit more strict with that, I know, but I need to try and get Giselle on board with this whole exercising thing, because we need to do this before the surgery, because after the surgery the surgeon will be expecting us to be working out. So I'm just trying to get used to it now while I can, and obviously I am enjoying it because I feel great after. But the only thing is, okay, so it's 8:30 now, I've just finished. I do about an hour, so I do about 20 to 30 minutes depending. 20 to 30 minutes depending on how I'm feeling on the treadmill, and then I have a step, as I showed you guys in my workout video, and I do 10 to 15 minutes depending on, once again, how I'm feeling on the step. So and that's my workout routine at the moment. It's not much, but for somebody who hasn't been working out at all for a very long time, it's enough. And it puts me out of breath. So, and my heart rate gets right up there, up around the 130 mark. So Um, yeah. So, but apart from that, other things that I'm doing to keep myself motivated at the moment, because it can be quite like self-doubting. With everything that you have to go through before surgery and all the appointments you have to see, and you know, some of the results aren't great, and it can be very, you can feel very put down and very down on yourself, I guess, and it doesn't help when there are people around you who disagree with what you're doing, people that you may see every day, and as much as I feel like them trying not to say anything, you know, there are small remarks which I don't know if they realise affect me, but they do. And so it can be very, you know, you can start to get down on yourself a lot. So what I have been doing, and it might sound really stupid, but for me it makes me feel good and, you know, happy. So I've been getting fake tans. I got a fake tan not last week, the week before, and I'm getting another one this week on Thursday night, I think, Wednesday or Thursday night. Yeah, just because it makes me feel good. So I'm naturally quite not so brown. And yeah, the fake tan's just making me feel, you know, just pretty. So, yeah, that helps. I haven't really been celebrating my weight loss at the moment because I don't feel like it's a massive achievement yet. So, you know, if people ask, I'll tell them that, yeah, okay, yeah, I've lost over 10 kilos now. I mean, I guess that sounds good, but I mean, there's still so much more to go. I haven't noticed it. I haven't noticed the change in myself yet. I don't, like, I still see it. I still see all the rolls and fat. So I haven't noticed any change in my clothes size, any drastic change in my clothes size yet. Yeah, so I mean, maybe when I start seeing that, I might celebrate a little bit more. But at the moment, you know, at least I know this hard work that I am putting in is paying off. So that's a good thing. Yay! Yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to chat about today. And I hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, please, if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you have any questions for me whatsoever in regards to this journey, please don't hesitate to ask. As I always say, leave a comment down below, or if you are wanting to ask more of a private question, I will leave my email address down below as well if you wanted to flick me an email with your questions. Yeah, feel free. Alright guys, I hope you guys have an awesome night, and keep in contact, keep in touch. And for those others of you who have got your own YouTube channels as well that have been watching me, I've been watching you guys as well, and you're all amazing. Every one of you are amazing people, and every single one of you are such beautiful people. You know, and yeah, just keep that in your mind, guys. You're all amazing, and I love you all so much. And keep putting those videos up because they're great to watch. Alright guys, I'll talk to you all later, and in the meantime, peace out. Bye. I think this dark hair actually really looks quite hot on me. Lovely brows help too. Love my brows. My brows are amazing. Good chat. Just saying. My eyelashes kind of look quite good today. If you want to know what mascara I'm using, just ask.